The College World Series and you have your first one, that's a tough one to say, okay, we've gone this far, what happened? And try to pull that ball.
That takes a lot of power, and she's got that power. This time she gets to Kylie Naomi. Naomi throws it wide of Wark, and that'll be an error. I will probably go either way, 6 or 3. We'll wait and see what the official ruling is. As that one is hit sharply into left field. Talon Edwards makes the catch. What a job by the freshman out there in left field, and that's a great job.
Going for that lead runner every single time is going to give you confidence as a pitcher, too.
That one is hit to Bloodworth. The throw across the diamond to Wart, and there is out number 3.
Because they just bring so much to the game. Both of them pitchers, Amanda and Michelle.
3-2 spun into left field, and over there able to make the play is Boone. Storako again, a Frankfort, Illinois product, and she's trying to get out number 2, and looks like she will get that done as Lyons camps out underneath that one on the
wing from a hitter.
And there's a walk by Naomi, and maybe that will be the spark that out in front of that. Cowgirls trying to steal. They will not get it. That's a good throw by Lee, and Kylie Naomi is out.
Winning, you have to have some form of confidence behind you, because when you step up at the plate and you're facing somebody like Lexi Kilfoyle and you're not confident,
stole that home run. How about that? Cheyenne Factor's hand was over the wall, brought it back.
She takes that drop step. She's there, she's feeling for that wall, jumps and makes that play. And the only way that happens is she's at the fence waiting for it. She's anticipating it.
No, so heck, it would be nice if they got a restroom in the visiting team as well. And there's a strikeout for Lexi Kilfoyle. Great. Kilfoyle. And there's ball 4. That's the first walk issued.
Don't mean as much. It's all for the team. Your individual awards are.
That one is chopped to Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle flips it, and Wart does a good job of reaching out, getting the tag, and stepping on the base.
Perfect throw down to second base.
Boy, and Lee did too. There's a good hit. That's into left field. That's going to be a long single for Wart. And the Cowgirls, just like the Sooner, that if the Cowgirls had had 22 left on base and still lost, they would have felt miserable about not getting timely hitting. Unlike what we just saw. Purcell, Oklahoma product, Caitlin Carwile lays down the bunt, and they will get the lead runner. And Kenny Gajewski is talking it over. I'm not sure what he thought happened right there, but the bunt, heady play, just challenging her a little bit. That one is going to float into center field, and Coleman drops it and makes the throw, and then they'll get the tag at third, and that's going to be a double play. So misfortune for Oklahoma State there. Great job by Coleman. Heady play. Coach Gasso about it. She was asked about it in her media availability this week as well, and that one is hit. Kylie Naomi over her shoulder. Great play by the super senior. That was going to be hit to Naomi. Charging throw, not in time. Great speed by Coleman. She's a lot of sun, and you told me that stat earlier. I don't know if you got that from artificial intelligence or if you knew that.
Which stat was that?
The 3 ambulance appearances. But no. And they're running. And no. The throw was in time, but the tag, just like the play yesterday, just missed. Yeah, the Sooners threatening. It's exactly right. And there's ball 4. And that brings up it's only the second one. They led in game 1. Trying to lead in game 2. That was going to be hit into the outfield. No. Great effort by Carwile, but it bounces. It will score 1. It will score 2. And the Sooners have a 2-run RBI double for Grace Lyon.
To be behind you, going opposite field here to center right field. Carwile so very close. If she makes that catch, they're out of the inning. But knowing, like I said, Factor's got her back. Go ahead and
here's a 2-2. Big pitch in this ball game, and that one is hit. Bloodworth makes a great play. Good throw, and there's out number 3.
Pitcher.
And the amazing part is they're all 3 worthy. I mean, all 3 capable of winning that. That one is hit by Taylor Tuck. Underneath it, sliding over is the first baseman Erickson.
Moving the ball, you're never going to see the same pitch the first time up, second time up.
And another one over there in foul territory, so Erickson is busy. Been the bottom of the lineup certainly yesterday that provided the runs for the Cowgirls. As that one is hit in the gap, terrific play. What a move by Jennings. Got there. Yeah, you know, it's just a different challenge.
Yeah,
it's a whole different challenge. And the other part about that is that one is going to get past Bloodworth at third. And Erickson will have a single here. Be ready, and that's true of Oklahoma and Oklahoma State.
Right.
As that one is hit, Bloodworth gets the lead runner, throw to second, or throw to first rather from second, not in time. Sudden, you put a DP out there. So to be able to make that transition, that's pretty, says something.
Yeah.
That one is going to hit into center field, and now the Sooners will have runners at the corners after the single by Torres. And there's a walk. So
for many runs.
They are in the driver's seat. There's the throw. Force is there at home. And oh my, coming in is Boone.
If she's on home plate or not, she's there. Well on home plate.
So maybe part of it is too the runner interference because, the runner interference because it prevents her from making a throw to first. 2-1. That was hit right back to Kilfoyle. Makes the play. Makes the throw in time. Bases loaded. Crazy stuff. That one is hit into right field off of a full count. Trouble. And a single for Cheyenne Factor. The Cowgirls have another base runner as well. You can make something happen with a bad pitch. That is a beautiful luxury as that one is hit right back to the shortstop. Lyons has it. And out number one. And here's the 3-1. That's ball four. Wark draws the walk, and the Cowgirls have runners at first and second.
So what that tells me is they're going to pitch Wynn on the inside.
And they get the strikeout right. Something happened with the runners on. And there's a strikeout, and there it is, 1,000 in her career. And it happens on Caitlin Carwile. Running today by the Cowgirls. That one is hit to Naomi. The throw off the bag, and that's another one that's off the bag today. And we've seen that a few times to equal what the top teams, the teams that win the championship every year. That bunt laid down. Bloodworth makes the throw, not in time. So with that bunt single.
I wonder if caught Bloodworth sleeping just a little bit, but that bunt was perfectly placed. Everybody had to come for that ball.
Yeah, you know, if you bounce it, it's usually trouble for the runner. But and there's ball four. So Lee, the Cowgirls have been able to handle. There's a big swing and a miss. That's a big strikeout there as Kilfoyle comes right at Lee. Everybody looking in on that wrist. Another big moment in this ball game. That one is hit. They will try the force at home. They get it, and that's the second time we've seen that in as many innings. Great job by Bloodworth. Made it to sharply enough to Bloodworth to come right back home for out number two. That one is hit. It's a flare, and it's trouble. And it will score 2 for the Sooners. Just a little bloop single into left field, got dumped right over the top of Kylie Nail.
All you need to do is pop it in between infield and outfield. You get 2 RBIs, and Talon Edwards didn't keep that ball in front of her. That's the tough one because those short hops for outfielders, you don't work on those quite as often.
In this game, trying to keep it to 4. And she does with a strikeout. Way out front is Quincy. Trying to help her team out, but she pops that one up to Storako, and Storako, who's 15-0 on the season.
Have somebody step up and be a leader, not just an example, but somebody whose voice is loud.
Now, out in front, and there's strikeout number 100 on the season.
Ooh.
And hits Coleman.
I think that's the 3rd time in this series she's been hit.
And a big update, and you just talked about those Baylor Bears, and I agree, they're obviously pretty good. As that one's ripped back up the middle, that's going to be a single. So after the walk, now a single. Brito, is back in, and we saw this in the bottom. That's Tuck has the ball at her feet. The runners will run, and now OU has runners at second and third. That one is popped up, and Wark will come over and make the play. Lyons spins that one into right field. Carwile is going to get underneath it. Coming in, her momentum. She'll make the throw, and she missed. Oh, I thought she missed the plate. I really thought when she swiped through, she missed.
You want to be coming in on that ball to have momentum to throw to home plate. Only thing is, too many hops. Hops right there to Wark, and she touched home plate with that left.
Well, she just came across the back edge of it there with that foot. That one is popped up, and Kilfoyle going to give way to Wark. Wark will make the catch, and there is the third out of the inning. That is set as Rachel Becker will pop out to left field to start things here. Okay, so 3 home runs in softball is just as high school doesn't deserve any credit. Now there's a rip into left field by Cheyenne Factor to help the Cowgirls out.
Yeah.
She has struggled so far in this series. That one is hit sharply into left center, and Coleman over to make the out. Here in Stillwater, that one is hit down the line. It's fair. That will be a double. Will it score one? It will. That's going to be an RBI double for Michaela Wark, and the Cowgirls are on the board. Sound the horn.
And see, just gets past Erickson at first, goes all the way almost to the corner. Coming up with the throw is Torres to second base. They were not even going to try in this Oklahoma State lineup.
Man, that one hits the outside corner, though. There's a strikeout, and that'll end the rally. The count. And misses on that one. There's a ball for Green. Not likely a threat to run. And the Cowgirls going to try to turn 2, and they throw one away. Comes right back, so they get the out, and they get the out. How about that?
For this time.
2 RBI double. That was chopped over the head of the pitcher, but Kylie Naomi is there in time. Great defensive effort by Haley, the catcher, but again, a great effort by Cheyenne Factor. The Cowgirls have a leadoff single to get. That is defined this year, and there's one that's hit to the right fielder. The newly entered right fielder makes the play, tries to throw it back, and that was way closer than anybody would have wanted. Pops it up, third baseman over. Brito is able to get there and makes the catch for out number 2. Collision course down there, and still certainly a possibility. Lyons underneath it, and there you go. That is the ball game, and the Sooners will get the sweep on